These days, Uber is a top-rated transportation company as when you need a ride for traveling, book a Uber. You can use their app, which is till now 95 million people are using it every month, which shows that Uber is making good money, and that's why many people are joining Uber for becoming one of their captions. But do Uber drivers make money? In today's video, we will discuss whether or not Uber drivers actually make money. To find the answer, firstly, you need to know the way Uber calculates payments, as depending on the services, fees calculate differently. The amount of income a driver will end up in depends on how often they drive, where they go, and when. If they have a ride in peak hours, they can earn more than they make in standard timings. When someone books a ride, Uber calculates the booking fee, safety, operational cost, the rider's price to reach the destination, the service fee that funds payment processing, app development, and customer support. And many other things are considered when payment for rides calculates. The surge is taken into account, which allows the Uber driver to look on the heat map for where the people have the highest demand for Uber, which helps the driver to earn more cash apart from their standard fare. The standard trip fare is taken from the driver in consideration, which aggregates how far they drive and how long they drive. Another important thing included in the calculations is how much they earn on long-distance pickup and minimums for the spin trip, short trips, or waiting for riders. The most important thing is that if a rider cancels a request, a driver will receive a cancellation fee that the driver will receive, and it will be deducted from the rider's account when they book any new driver. When it's about a delivery, an Uber driver earns money depending on their pickup and drop-off. The amount of cash they receive depends on how far they travel, but if it comes to including that if there are time delays or traffic, it is going to be included in driver's fare. There are some things that Uber demands that you need to meet if you want to be part of the ride-sharing service. Things are less strict with Uber Eats. You can even deliver food on your bikes or bicycles in several parts of the area you're working in. More people are joining in tipping Uber Eats riders as they're delivering food, so you could make a pretty good earning at the end of the day. If the Uber driver happens to work in an area where people order food, especially in busy times, they can make even more than the standard cash, like on every drop-off, pickup, and distance. As every company has their commission and fees work, so does Uber have. Firstly, let us talk about the fees. The passenger is the one who is paying the booking fee, and a price for the rider is set when a ride is booked, which depends 1 per minute and mile. As soon as the ride ends, the Uber driver will get the most of the fare he made. Still, he gets most of it, not all of it, because it's the Uber service fee that deducts. According to Uber, they charge their drivers 25%, but it's a little more than that deducts from their earning. It's all because some additional charges are taken by the rideshare companies, resulting in a higher percentage of deduction. In the past, where there was no deduction, Uber drivers have to drive 2.36 miles to earn $10. But now, their prices are lowered by Uber. As a result, the driver can make any amount of cash just by driving 4.71 miles. The booking fee and a safe ride fee for every Uber ride are $1 to $3, and these fees vary by city. But actually, the drivers can't see it as it's the commission of Uber and it goes directly to the company. So, the Uber commission is higher if the rider fare is lower, which means that the rideshare drivers would make less. So in the end, if Uber affirms to take 25% from the driver, they are taking 42.75%. Importantly, if a driver is doing short rides, it's not too profitable for him. Many students who want to pay their college fees and university fees have joined Uber. The amount of cash they are making is dependent on how much they're driving and how many aspects such as gas expenses, tolls tax, and car maintenance. The period for the drive is also relevant to the amount a driver is going to make from a ride. It's hard to calculate an average amount. Generally, a driver is said to get an average driver wage of $21.90 per hour. If a driver works 30 hours a week, the roughly estimated salary he gets is around $34.164. However, it's prime to consider that sometimes drivers do receive bonuses. It can be a little rare, but still, they get some advantage from it. Some extras include referral fees and sign-on business. Lastly, many aspects come into play about Uber's drivers' salaries. As fee taken by Uber, and many deductions made by the company on every ride. But on average, an annual Uber driver salary can be beyond $30,000 if he works less than 30 hours a week. Since many immigrants and students are Uber drivers, it is expected that you want to know how much one is making. If you're thinking about becoming an Uber driver, don't forget that more than 25% deducts from your salary. But if this job is worth it to you, go for it. And that's it for today. I hope you understand the main points that I've discussed today. Make sure to subscribe and hit the like button for more informative content. See you in the next one.